This factory in Vietnam's northern Bắc Ninh province counts US EV giant Tesla among its customers.
Body, close here.
Angel Su and her husband founded the company behind it in China's manufacturing capital Shenzhen 20 years ago, first serving the local market.
We can product the foam, like foam we can product. Yeah.
As China grew to become the factory of the world, American companies are now its major customers.
For our industry, because of the tariff, because of the China and the US relationship, right? It's not good. Now it's right. Because of the tariff, US customer ask IB need to transfer a lot of country do the product. First, in 2019, we think about which country is better. Then we choose Vietnam, because Vietnam is close to China. Our customer, the tariff is U.S. customer is 25%, so we can save 25% cost for customer. Yeah, so why the customer push IB quickly transfer from China to here very quickly. So we about 6 months we transfer now our 70% product already transfer here.
Although the net savings are actually lower. Due to Vietnam's nascent supporting industry, the production time is 2 weeks longer here compared to its factory in China. Also, there's an additional 5% shipping cost. And the factory here does not fully protect it from the risks of further escalations in the trade war, which analysts expect will continue regardless of who wins the November 5th election.
We also are very worried about China and the US. Yeah, our is business people, right? So we need to think about in the future, China and US, then Vietnam. Many Chinese companies come Vietnam, maybe in the future or have the tariff. Vietnam, so this is so very worried about this. Yeah. So why we need to have a facility in US?
Despite the uncertainties, the company said it expects to double its Vietnam workforce soon from about 700 currently. Analysts said evading tariffs is just one of many reasons why more foreign companies, especially those from China, move to set up production facilities in Vietnam.
I would think it would accelerate because you still have those two dynamics, the cost. Wage growth in Vietnam and factory wage growth in Vietnam and factory wage growth in China are fairly comparable. But increasingly, there's a third factor that we can think about now, which is the efforts of China to focus on higher value-added products, to manufacture put more value added to their manufacturing. And therefore, since Vietnam is more focused on the assembly part of the manufacturing process, I think you could think about a third motivation for the Chinese manufacturers to move their factories here, which is that everything in China is going more up the value chain now.
And with the US-China trade war expected to further disrupt global supply chain, Vietnam wants to make sure it stays as a winner. Vietnam's top leaders in recent speeches talked about the country's determination to speed up reforms, pledging to create a competitive business environment by streamlining administrative procedures and promoting sustainable practices, among other things. Tung, CNA, Hà Nội.